Good morning, students. So today I will start first chapter, that number systems. Okay. So in number systems, some numbers you have studied in previous classes. Okay. And here what you will study? So here you will study that rational and irrational numbers. Rational and irrational numbers. And remaining numbers like integers, rational also you have studied. Okay. And in previous classes, odd, even, prime, okay, co-prime, twin prime, so many types of numbers you have studied in previous classes. Okay. So here not only study rational and irrational numbers, their representation on the rational numbers also we have to study here. Okay. And how to find rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Okay. So two rational numbers, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay. So in that number systems, first we discuss rational and irrational numbers. So rational numbers, you know that number represented in form of p by q. Okay, that is rational number where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. But q should not be equal to 0. P can be, okay, but q never will be 0. Because if q will be 0, then rational number will not be prime. Okay. So some examples like 2 by 3, 3 by 1, all integers, also rational numbers. But rational numbers are not integers. Okay, but all integers rational numbers, because integers you can represent in form of p by q, but rational numbers that you cannot represent, okay, without denominator. So in integer only numerator, means without denominator, a rational number without denominator, that is integer. Minus 5 by 7, 0, so 0 also we can write like this, 0 by 2 or 0 by 3, like that. Okay. So these are rational numbers, and their representation you have studied in previous classes, how to represent on the number line. Okay. Here we will mainly discuss about irrational numbers and their representation on the number line. Okay. So irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot represent in form of, which cannot represent in the form of p by q. Okay, cannot represent in form of p by q. So some irrational numbers are like under root 3, under root 5, 3 under root 5 upon under root 7. So these are irrational numbers. Okay, and how to represent on the number line. Okay, so you see, and this is most important topic. Okay, so you listen carefully and you see what steps are following for constructing this rational number. Same processes, same for root 3, root 4, that is rational, that is integer. So that is directly you can replace, that's why this under root 5, like this. So one I am telling you. Okay. So under root 2. So how to represent on the number line? So under root 2, first you write their square. Okay, all numbers like that. Suppose that under root 3, so there is square. Under root 5, so there is square. Okay. So there is square first to find. So there is squares without, when we square these numbers, so they will be without root 5. Okay. Then break in two parts. Okay. So 2 we can write 1 plus 1. This will be 3. Okay. 3 we can write 1 plus 2 or 2 plus 1. Okay. 5 in different parts. 1 plus 4. 2 plus 3. Okay. Or 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3 same. 1 plus 4 or 4 plus 1 same. Clear? Then find means here 2 is equal to 1 plus 1. So find their square roots. Means whose numbers their square will be 1 1. Whose numbers their square will be 1 and 2. Whose numbers their square will be 1 and 4, 2 and 3. Okay. So 1 their square root also 1. So we can write like this. 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square also 1. And 1 plus 2, so 1 square and 2 their square root under root. So like this. 1 plus 4, so 1 and square and 4 their square root 2 square root you know. In class 8 you have studied how to find it. So first factorize it, okay, and then from one pair, from group of 2 you take one, that will be square root of the number. So this 2 square and here 2 their square root under root and 3 their square root under root 6. So under root 2 square plus under root 3 square. Clear? Now after doing this, then how to construct on the number lines. Okay. So for that you see here. So first I am telling you for under root 2. Okay. So for that you draw line. Okay. This suppose origin is 0 and then on number line you mark 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. And one thing, listen carefully. Here 1 square plus 1 square. So you have to represent 1 on x-axis. And where 1 will be, so that point draw 90-degree angle and on that line you cut 1 unit again. Okay. 1 and 1 here units. So 1 unit you can suppose 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter or 3 centimeter. Okay. So why are we supposing 2, 3? Because when we suppose 1 centimeter, then will be very difficult to construct here. That's why. Okay. When we will suppose 1 unit 1 centimeter, so very difficult to construct here. That's why you can suppose 2, 3 also. But before constructing, you write here what you have supposed. And in every place in this question, when you need 1 unit, so on that place you have to take 2 centimeter or what you have chosen, okay, or what you have taken in starting, what you have supposed. Okay, suppose that 3 centimeters, so 3 everywhere in this question are constructing this if need, then in place of 1 unit you have to take 3 centimeters. So what you are supposing, first you write here. Okay. So let 1 unit equal to 2 centimeters. So you mark on this 2 centimeter, you will write 1, then 4 centimeter 2, 6 centimeter 3 like that. Clear? This 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. If suppose 3 centimeter, then 3 you take on that. Okay? But many students, we were seeing that in first they take 2 centimeter, but in another they take 1 centimeter. That's totally wrong. Okay, every here what you have supposed that you have to take. Clear? So 1 unit because 1 square, and then on this you construct 90-degree angle with help of compass. Okay, so you know that how to construct. In previous classes you have studied. So take some distance in compass. Okay, and then make one arc on that. By that same distance by which you constructed that arc, you cut one time 60, another time 120. So from 60 and 120 again take some distance in compass, and where they are intersecting, join them. Okay. Then on that, suppose that this point O and this point A. Clear? So on point A again cut this 2 centimeter because 1 square this one, and on this also one. So cut means this same distance you have to cut here. Then join this point suppose B. Okay, so OAB, this is right angle triangle. OAB right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. So you know that in right angle triangle you can apply Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is OB square. OB square is equal to OA square plus BB square. So in place of this, now you can write OA 1 square is OA square, and another 1 square, so OA square plus BB square. So OA square plus BB square, and on this under root 2 square, that is OB square. Clear? Means this one, so this will be under root. So now take this distance and compass. Okay, like this. You take this distance in compass. Clear? I am taking this distance in compass, cut one arc. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. This distance you have to take. So this point, because this is also radius for this circle, for this arc, this is also radius. Okay, so this point suppose C means OB is equal to OC. So OB under root 2, so OC also will be, so this point C, that will be under root 2. So this is the representation of under root 2. Similarly, for under root 3 means for that 1 square plus under root 2 square means for under root 3 also we will do this same work. You see here 1 square plus under root 2 square. Same work for under root 3 also. But in that some steps will increase. What steps will? Under root 2, that is clear. For under root 3 I am discussing. Okay. So this erase it. In another figure you consider. So on this point you draw again 90 degree angle at point B. At point B you draw 90 degree angle. Clear? Then from that point you join it. Clear? So this under root 2 you see here, under root 2 square plus 1 square. So from this point again take this distance in compass. Okay, that 2 centimeter you suppose. That is equal to 1 unit. Then cut it. Clear? Then join O to this point, and this point suppose D. Okay. So now you take this under root 2, this one, so this will be under root. Okay. Means in place of this we can write 1 square means BD square. Okay. BD square plus under root 2 square means OB square. And this under root 3, that is OD square. OD square. Very simple but need concentration and practice. Clear? So take this distance in compass and then cut 1 arc. Okay. So now this point now suppose E. So this point will be under root, and for this OD is equal to OE. OD is equal to OE. Because both are radii for this arc. Clear? Like this under root 5. So under root 5 1 square plus 2 square. Or by this also you can do. By this will be easy. But you are by easy you can do. Okay. So 1 square plus 2 square, that will be more easy than this. But if you are knowing both, you can do it. So for under root 5, so first you draw line on that is 0, then 2 centimeter here also you take 1, 2, like this. And 1 square, so 1 this and this, again 90-degree angle. And on that you cut 2 unit, not 2 centimeter, 2 unit, and 2 unit is 4 centimeter. Then join this, suppose point O dash, and this. So this one and this 2, so this will be under root 1 square plus 2 square, and this is formula hypotenuse square, h square is equal to p square plus b square. Then h what will be under p square plus b square. Okay, under root p square plus b square. So this 1, 2 and this under root 5. Clear? Then take this distance OB in compass and then cut R. So this point, suppose D. So OB and OD both same. OB is equal to under root 5. Clear? OB is equal to OD is equal to under root 5. Okay. So like this you can represent irrational numbers on the number line. So you can write some questions for homework. Okay. At home you can also try these questions. So representation of under root 7, under root 8, under root 11. These 3 questions are homework. Clear? So in next video I will start exercise 1.1. Okay, thank you.